Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame, then does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Remember, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video, 20 hours from now, then yeah, the chart is going to look a little bit different for you. However, my goal here from a presentation standpoint is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to accomplish that by talking about general levels and then walking you through some questions. And based on how you answer those questions at the time of reviewing, that'll keep the chart relevant to, that moment in time. So the first dynamic that has occurred since the last time I did the video, which was again about 24 hours ago, is that the bears seem to be picking up some steam here as the prices now continue to separate further and further to the downside. So right now, if you had to give somebody, the advantage, it's definitely the bears going forward. But the first and really key question to ask yourself when you're watching, so we'll use the 15 hours. So you're watching this video 15 hours from now, ask yourself, where is the price at relative to that green line there at 3,600? Now, if you were answering the question that the price is still up above it, that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything bullish, but it also doesn't mean that, things have totally, the wheels haven't fallen off the bus or anything like that. So it at least still gives the chart a possibility to bounce once again. If you look back here through the history, you can see that right down around here, did hold up and, ultimately provided, the general zone for where that bounce occurred from. So as long as the price is above 3,600, that implies, that something like that does still have the possibility of happening. Now, if somehow you're answering the question that the price is actually down below 3,600, well, that's just telling you that the bears have picked up that much more momentum, and essentially they're, fully back in control of the chart. Because if I scrunch this up here a little bit, any sort of closes and worse yet, separation on the downside of 3,600 is lows that have not been seen for a very, very long time. I'd be pretty shocked if you're answering that question, that the price is down below 3,600, but I suppose you never know. But that is, definitely the starting point. Now, if you are answering the question that the price is above 3,600, the next question just becomes, okay, well, where's the price at relative to the 4,000 mark, which is that red line up there? If you are somehow answering the question that the price is up above there, well, that would be telling you that, hey, the bulls are actually having themselves a nice little period of time, and that the price is starting to potentially show some, larger signs of strength. If you're answering the question that the price is just simply between those two areas, well, then one word would summarize that, and that would just essentially be consolidation. So use these general levels, and run through those very simplistic questions. And although they are simple, they will do a very good job of keeping this chart relevant no matter when you watch this, whether that's 15 or 20 hours from now. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.